Oh yeah, nothing wrong with that. Wow, what an awesome little area I found. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am on work/vacation, and guess what? The work is done. I'm on my way back home to the coast, but I'm stopping at a few little places. There's a ton of bedrock here, and this is the Rogue River. The water is really high, but I did find a trail going down lower, so I'm gonna do a little scratching, a little panning. All right, let's go find that gold on the Rogue River, baby. As you can see, there's bedrock everywhere, but this stuff is so high. This is 20, 30 feet above where the water is right now, and that is high river stage. Who knows, maybe there's a little gold in all this, but what I know is you always want to get as low as possible, right? There's a spot to pan down there and just a little bit of bedrock I can work with. So that's where I'm headed, down in there. I came down here once just to see if it was an option, but I had both hands free. Right now I don't have any hands free. Got a phone in one hand and gold pan in the other. What really caught my eye was right over here. Look at this, guys. Grab some of that material. Well, regardless of what I find, look how deep that is. This is like a straight drop off. I bet that goes down there like at least 15, 20 feet. I do not want to fall in there, guys. Oh, yeah, it's a little sketchy because it's like a straight drop off right here, but man, I'm just so excited to be on the Rogue River. I'll tell you a little secret. I don't think I've ever even mined on the Rogue River before. Okay. There's like no room over here to do much of anything. I am getting this bedrock loose. There's one, and there's two. I really would have liked to rinse that off, but oh, whatever. Ooh, there's some good looking material in here. I know you guys can't hardly see me because of this tree. Oh man, sure is compact. I'll tell you what. Oh man, I gotta swing around like a monkey and not fall in that that big hole. This river is something else, guys. Well, there we have it. I got that crevice cleaned out about as good as I could with the tools that I have. But it looked like a pretty good one to me. And again, it's down here as low as I can get to the river right now. I got a nice little pan of material here. Now, can I find gold on the Rogue River at a random spot? I have a feeling we're at least going to see color in there. All right, but I think this is going to work out pretty good right here. If I can just get this damn old log out of my way. Oh yeah, just go down the river where you belong. Oh, it's nice to finally be off work. I was down here working for a week, and this is my first day off where I get to play, and I'm gonna meet up with my son in Grants Pass, and we might do a little gold panning. I'm not sure yet. We might play some frisbee golf, but I wanted to hit the Rogue at least once, and I almost went back to that Gold Nugget Wayside, but I already know what it's gonna be like from last time. The water's too high, and could you imagine if I got a picker right here? That would just make my day. All right, let's have a look at this. I'm curious. You're not guaranteed to find gold in every pan just because it's the Rogue River, but the Rogue River is known for its gold. And that spot there, ain't nobody touched that spot. That was some fresh bedrock right there. I just don't want to slip in here. That's gonna be real bad. Game over. Oh, brother. I'd be happy with color. And I'd be ecstatic with a picker or, you know, a big flake. Come on, gold. There's a lot of black sand in there, guys. A lot of black sand. That's a good sign, let me tell you. Come on, you gotta be hiding some gold in there. Oh, it's there. I mean, there's color. It's fine gold. Look there, guys. I found gold. They're small, but it's there. Let me get this cleaned up a little bit better. We'll see what we got here. You can go anywhere along the Rogue River and at least find color. I mean, I don't know anything about this place. I just saw bedrock. And I bet you'll get the same results just about anywhere in here. And we're still up really high, guys, because this water is probably gonna drop at least another 10 feet, I'd imagine, by summer, if not more. Yeah, well, that's how it goes, you know. I mean, I didn't get skunked, but practically, in my book, you know, micros, it's pretty much a skunk, you know, damn near. I didn't technically get skunked, though. All right, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna get one more pan worth of material while I still have time, and we'll try again. There's no options over here except for falling back in this river and never getting out. The thing is, I'm a strong swimmer. Probably not as strong as I used to be, but I could survive in that. That's fine. I just wouldn't want to fall in. I don't look too half bad down in there. Maybe I'll try to grab some of that material. What a beautiful area, though. Man, it's amazing over here. Just amazing, let me tell you. Look at that. That's a piece of broken glass right there. Anytime you find broken glass, that's a great sign. That's where your heavies, you'll find broken glass with lead and stuff like that. It's usually a spot where your gold will settle too. Kind of just using my hands right here. I'm getting some of it. Just don't fall in. Oh boy. I'm like hanging over into the river right now. These are some tough spots to be digging. Both spots I'm digging at a severe downhill angle. Next time you're at the dollar store, pick up one of these little mini brush sets. They work great for situations like this. This is exactly why I brought this thing. I'm pretty sure you can only use a gold pan on the Rogue River, that's right. They don't want you using a sluice or anything else. Cool, got one more pan of material. Honestly, this material does not look as good as the last material, but you never know, you just never know. We'll see. Easy does her. All right. No, stay right there. I love this new gold pan. If you guys don't have a Garrett Super Sluice gold pan, you got to get one. This is like the classic ultimate gold pan. I don't care what other pans came out. This one right here is the best, in my opinion. And it brings back a lot of memories because this was the first gold pan that I ever used and that I ever saw gold in. All right. Ooh, lead. Lots of lead and glass I found down there, guys. That's a good sign. Well, a couple of those are rocks, but there's 1, 2, 3 pieces of lead in there. Just that one little spot. So now I got that out of the river. When you start finding broken glass and lead, all that type of stuff in the same area, that is the best signs you could possibly get. Even though, to me, that material didn't look as good. There's gold there, but again, it's just so fine. Right there. Right there in the top corner there. Just another micro, huh? So, I mean, there's a little gold here. I am just not finding the big flakes here. There's another one right there. I realize it's not much gold, guys, but I was just stoked to find anything at this random spot, and especially to be gold panning along the beautiful and scenic Rogue River. 1, 2, 3. There's 2 over there and 1 over here. 3 micros, huh? Well, I'll give you back the river. Maybe there's 4. I don't know. Whatever. You know what? I got lead out of the river and I found gold. All right, well, I didn't do too hot right here, but I did find gold twice. So that fine gold is all through here. But my day has just begun. I am definitely hitting another spot or 2 on the Umpqua River. This is like a multi-stop video right here. And damn it, I'm not leaving without gold. I am not going home without substantial gold. And that means 1 good flake in my book. I managed to stop again, and this time, some of you may see I'm in Myrtle Creek. This place is awesome. Well, the Rogue River is probably the best, but I had to get going, and I just don't know that area. And I've never been to this exact spot along these train tracks and trails, but I heard from a buddy a long time ago. He said he walked down here a ways and did pretty good, so I don't have a lot of time. I'm just gonna look for trails and try to scratch something out real quick. I'm so tired, but I can't resist on my way home. Maybe, just maybe, I'll have better luck on this stop. Well, I haven't seen a trail yet, and I don't plan on going super far. I'll probably walk another 50 yards at the most, and if I don't see anything, I'm gonna head back towards the bridge. The thing is, you can see behind me there's a lot of bedrock over there, but I've tested a lot of that in the past, and there is some gold. But I'm really trying to get to the harder stuff, the stuff that hasn't been hit as often, the stuff that's not quite as obvious. I just don't know how far this guy went, and I'm just not seeing the trails. This bridge is pretty amazing though. And there is some pretty darn good gold all through. Actually, about a mile down the road here, there's a place called Poverty Flats. It's also known as Dole Bar. And back in the day, man, we used to get really good gold there. When you could run high bankers and such, it wasn't nothing to pull multiple grams. There's probably a little gold in some of that, but I was really wanting to hit some crevices more than anything. Jeez. Maybe I ought to cruise down that way. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna walk way down there, I think, and look for some better bedrock over there. Look at this old car. This is the other very cool part about gold prospecting. You never know what you're gonna run into. That's definitely from the 40s or 50s, I'd say. What it was, I have no idea. Kind of looks like a truck, but if you're a car guy and you watch this, old Dale Barrett probably knows what this is. I think it might have been some type of truck, but I don't know, there's more of it. You need a door, there you go. There's a little bedrock down there. Oh, here we go. Look over there. Look at all this debris. So the river has come down quite a bit. Look, here's a whole nother car back here, guys. This is how you run into old bottle dumps and stuff too. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled for old glass. There's another rig right there. And another. Wow, I had no idea these were down here. This is like a damn old junkyard. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, look at that. That's cool. All kinds of parts and pieces. I like exploring too. I think we might have to go this way. Boy, I ain't going much further though. Let me tell you. Whew. All right, we got a little bedrock here. Not much, but there's some here. And look at this over here. Look at that. Look at the chrome on this old car. It's still like mint. That's crazy. Could you imagine how long this has been sitting here? And look at that chrome. It's like, looks like brand new. Look at that big old boulder. It's like a perfect rectangle. Oh, that's concrete. Okay, that would explain that. This is kind of where I wanted to go and try, somewhere in here. Now again, over there, you can find gold. I just didn't find anything substantial myself. But this whole area is good, or can be good. So I could try digging around in there. Look at all those rocks up there. I bet those rocks are from the old timers, moving them up there during the gold rush. Look at all this black sand through here. Wow. That's a pretty good sign. Whoo! Look at that. That's like jet black right there. I bet there's some fine gold in there, but I'm not really trying to mess with micro gold. I get enough of that at the beach. I think I'm gonna try in here somewhere. So we got the river coming this way. It's hitting this little mess of bedrock, and it's gonna drop out over here. It'll get caught up in all this, but I noticed right here, there is some bedrock that hasn't been broken up yet. I'm thinking this is probably going to be my best bet around here to find a decent flake or two. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Ooh, I'm glad I put my boots on. I'll tell you what. Almost brought my little shovel with me. I mean, it's in the car, but this is just a real wham bam, thank you ma'am type of deal. Maybe that was inappropriate. Huh. I don't know. Everything's inappropriate these days. There she is. I got it cleaned out from up there all the way down here. It does keep going, but it just turns into a big pile of sand all through here. So I was more focused on that rocky area and the bedrock that I actually broke apart. That's a pretty good pan. All right, let's see here. Let's get that loosened up again and give her a shake or two. A lot of sand, a lot of sand. Down to the nitty gritties. Get some of these bigger rocks out of here. Let's have a look. See if I got my flake. All right, Myrtle Creek, are you gonna hold up to your name today? Mind you, we are about a mile up from Dole Bar, which is a very famous place for gold. There's some black sand in there, that's for sure. Oh, there is some gold. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! This is why people love the South Umpqua, guys. Look at this, just a random little pull off here. And I mean, that's a fair amount of fine gold. And I'd say 2 or 3 of those, I mean, those are flakes. They're small flakes, but they're definitely flakes. And all together, as far as colors, there's gotta be at least 20 pieces there. Hey, well, as tired as I am, I couldn't resist this bedrock. This would be Winston, and about an hour from my house. I've passed this spot a million times and always wanted to come down here. I'm gonna do a little scratching, see what's up. So I already got some decent gold in Myrtle Creek, but who knows what's here. Yeah, this crack's been cleaned out before, but they weren't breaking all this bedrock up and whatnot. You never know. It's the fun part about doing this is you always get that surprise, but look at that buckshot up there. That's a really good sign. Ah, bummer. I am shocked that there's no flakes there. I'll get that lead out of there and at least do something good for the river. Well, bummer, man. Not even a micro in that out of all that. And I know this is a good area. I mean, maybe not this exact spot, but upstream and downstream, there's gold everywhere. Well, at least I found gold down there in Myrtle Creek. That made my day. Didn't find a ton of gold, but I got out, explored new spots, and sometimes that's what it's all about. One thing's for sure though, I will be back over in Douglas County around Roseburg, Winston, Myrtle Creek way more often, I think. But I want to give a special shout out to a man in Ashland. His name's Ian, and this is his outfit here, Hilltop Gem and Mineral. Again, that's in Ashland, so he's got really cool crystals, rocks, all kinds of stuff. I bought a really nice blue crystal from him. Huge shout out to my channel members, man. You mean the world to me. I will be doing another drawing for free gold pay dirt coming right up, so stay tuned. You don't have to be a member to support the channel, guys. Just by subscribing, it helps me a lot, and it's absolutely free. But enough of me talking. I gotta hit the road. We'll see you guys on the next one.